Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for coming out. This is Amanda Ray coming to you with a live video. I just want to thank everyone that's on here. For those that don't know, my name is Amanda and I'm with the S-3. I'm the owner of the S-3 method. And we now have created a mastermind. And I want to speak tonight about the reason why and what I'm looking to accomplish for this team and why it's so important to be a part of a mastermind. And just where I started from back in 2015, I came online and I was lost, but I knew I wanted to earn a full-time income online. And I seen that there was many of people that were earning consistently, and they were extremely excited. They had a lot of proof and things to show for it. And I wanted to be a part of the 3% that were earning online. So after struggling for over a year and a half, I think I enrolled into about 25 plus programs. Didn't have much to show for it. I decided to put myself on a 90-day blitz. And it actually went out longer than 90 days. It went out 120 days because I became extremely addicted to the results that I was getting. But the 90 days changed my life. And I had a mentor that told me, Amanda, if you get past your first 90 days, you will have amazing success and results online. And what I realized is that the programs that I was in before my 90-day blitz did not show me how to recruit, did not show me how to market or run traffic. And it didn't give me exactly what I needed to do in order to be successful. And that's where I was failing. I was purchasing programs that were either outdated or didn't have or had too many different strategies where I felt lost once I logged into my back office, okay? So every time I bought something, it was so many different strategies to use. I didn't know which one to start with. I didn't know which one performed the best or which way to go. And once I got a mentor and I started my 90-day blitz, that allowed me to start building momentum online and having the success that I needed in order to quit my daytime job. And, you know, there's a lot of nights where I was really wondering if what I was doing was going to work or if it was working. I didn't know for sure because there was some days where I seen really little to no results, but I decided that once I was committed to the 90 days, I wasn't going to stop. And once I hit, guys, I want to honestly say like about between 70 to 75 days into my 90-day blitz, I'll never forget, and I tell people this story all the time. It was over the weekend, and a lady reached out to me, and she said, Amanda, I said, hi. And she said, I feel like I know you. I've been watching you on YouTube. And I said, oh, great. And she said, I want to join your team. And I said, okay, cool. And she goes, yeah, I'm going to send you the payment tonight. And I said, okay, I didn't think nothing of it. And I woke up the next morning, I'll never forget it. It felt like it happened just yesterday. She sent me $1,000 straight to my PayPal. And that day, I knew I had found the way. I know it was only one payment, but I was so excited. I'm like $1,000 in one day. It was amazing. No lie, the same day I had another guy call me. It was over the weekend. He said, Amanda, I want to join your program. And I said, okay. And he's like, I'm going to send a payment over in a couple hours when I get out of work. And I was like, I didn't know what to say. I was just like, oh, all right, sure, great. I've been watching you, following you on YouTube. And he sent over a payment of like $800. So in literally 2 days from like Friday to Saturday, I had made $1,800 online. And I swear I'll never forget it. It literally changed my life. The way that the things that I was thinking, the failures went out the window. What I couldn't do, what was impossible, it became like everything was possible. You know, and this happened overnight. And I'm telling you, for like 60 days, like 65 days, nothing was happening. It was completely dead. I didn't get even no phone calls or nothing. And I remember I had a lot of bills and I had a lot of people calling me, and a lot of the calls I wouldn't even answer because I used to always get bill collectors calling me, and it was so random and I used to hate it. So if I ever seen a phone call that was a different area code other than my own, I wouldn't answer it. I'm like, I'm not answering these people. Somebody want money. And one day I decided to listen to my voicemail messages, and it was people responding to my YouTube channel. It was just like, it was just so crazy. I'm like, people really watch this stuff, and people were like on my online journey. And it's so funny, like even today, people like, Amanda, I remember you back when you were doing blah, blah, blah back in 2016. I remember watching your youth. You came such a long way. And I said, you know what? I was beating myself up a lot because there was people that was telling me that there was things that I needed to do. And I thought that there was a shortcut. And I was trying to take a ton of shortcuts. But I started to slowly realize that that's not going to work. You know, that wasn't the way. And when I started really following a process and a blueprint, that's what changed my life. So now today, multiple six-figure earner online. I did it in a really short period of time because once I noticed that I had something that worked, I just kept doing the same thing over and over again. So the reason why I created the mastermind, I think it's important because that 90-day journey that I went on by myself, I know that it's much powerful when you have a team and support to do it with you. And then you have a person to teach you the things that you probably didn't know how to do or that you was afraid to do. So that's why we came up with the mastermind and this 90-day blitz, because a 90 days to success, to start building that momentum, to get those consistent commissions has to start somewhere. And we have a platform where you can earn with no recruiting, no sponsoring. But what if you can learn exactly what to do to take it to the next level, and you have that support and that community to grow online? That's just going to allow you to move way faster, and it's going to make things much more easier. And I swear, if I had something like a mastermind when I was doing my 90-day blitz, I probably would have really shot past my goals. But I just did it myself because I was just like, listen, everybody keeps saying do this stupid 90-day blitz. I'm going to just do this and see what happens. And I just want to give back because I had a mentor that sat with me and really took me by the hand to teach me what to do. I followed what he said. I started my 90-day blitz. And I'm like, if I ever figure out what to do online and how to do things and how to make it much faster for others, I'm going to show as many people as possible. And that's why we created the mastermind. So what we're going to do is we're going to take people into the mastermind, but they're going to have to get through some hoops to get there. There's going to be some homework that needs to be done in order to be a part of the mastermind. And we're going to take people in groups into the mastermind because, you know, you get people that are newbies that don't know anything, and you really have to hold people's hand. And if you have hundreds and hundreds of people coming in at once, it's not going to be as effective if we can take small groups of people and work with people one-on-one. So I'm just excited about what we have here. Most of the people that are a part of this 90-day blitz are a part of the S-3 method, where we show people how to earn without recruiting, and we're using our results to leverage and earn more money. We're going to incorporate YouTube because there's billions of videos and people that are on YouTube, and it's a great platform to really get the word out there, get your information out there, and start to actually build consistently online. And with this method that we're going to be using, everyone should be able to hit $5,000 plus within their first 6 months of this 90-day blitz. So this is not going to really just stop at 90 days. We're just getting started, okay? There's going to be some people that's going to go out past 90 days. There's going to be some people that go behind that doesn't make it to the 90 days. But I'm telling you, it's going to be well worth it if you stay the course, because it absolutely works. We have the blueprint that you need in order to be successful, and we're doing it as a team, so no one is left behind. And I believe that's where that's a game changer for most people. You know, if you have people that know what they're doing, that can teach you the ropes, that's willing to take you by the hand, that's just going to allow you to go much faster and do it in less amount of time. And with the mastermind, honestly, guys, it's not about quantity, it's really about quality. Okay. It's not about getting 100 people in here and having people everywhere. It's about getting a few together that all have the same common goals, and we're all serious about business, and we all want to really make a difference, not just in our lives, but in other people's lives. That's what it's really all about. Because whether I do this 90-day blitz or not, I'm already where I want to be. I've already hit my target. It's my time to give back, and that's the reason why I'm really doing this, because I know that it's easy, it's duplicatable. Like I said, I did not go to school. I have no college degree. I didn't go to school to become a marketer or a speaker or anything like that. I just followed simple steps. And I remember some nights I was sitting in front of the computer for hours, and I'll just be looking at the screen and I'm like, am I missing something? Amanda, are you missing something? And I swear to you that the moment that I woke up and I knew exactly what to do every time I sat in front of my computer, it made life so much easy. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this before I take the kids to school. I'm going to let this run before I cook dinner. And I'm going to do this for an hour before I go to sleep. And then when I started adding up the time, I was spending 2 to 3 hours a day, 4 days a week, and I was making $200, $300 a day. And I'm like, dang, why no one could just teach me this back in 2015? It was just one of those things where it was like, people was really wasting my time for all these months when I just needed to know to do these few things every day, and it was going to pay off in the long run. And like I said, the one thing that I battled with for like my first 70 days, 65 days was, am I wasting my time? I would lay in the bed some nights and I'm like, this 90-day blitz thing, this better work. All of this stuff. And it wasn't that I was doing a lot of stuff. I was just anxious to see if what people were telling me really worked, my mentor. And it was funny because he's a young guy from New York City. And I'm like, you really make this kind of money? He's like, Amanda, it's really easy. Like, it's funny. He said it to me so nonchalant, and it was so believable. He's like, Amanda, it really is really this easy. Like, he doesn't do any paid traffic. He makes thousands of dollars a week. He does all free traffic. I'm like, how is that possible? And he's like, just do this. And he's like, don't worry about all the other stuff. And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, Amanda, don't worry about all the other stuff. Just do this. And that's what I'm giving you guys, literally step by step. And it's going to be a game changer for many people that start this mastermind, that become a part of this 90-day blitz, and that decide to keep moving forward within their own online business. Because all it takes is to start with determination, drive, consistency. And then when you keep applying those things, especially the drive, you stay connected with your community, with their team. It just takes off, and it has a mind of its own. So I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited for the people who are a part of this hangout tonight. And we have a lot of great things in store for people. And we're going to be learning a lot of things that 6-figure and 7-figure earners do every single day that you may have never even thought of doing ever in your life. That is now going to be like second nature to you. And that's what it became to me. Things that I never thought I would do or never even learn. I started to learn and apply it. And you can ask Jason. I was telling him some strategies last night that I'm going to teach the team. And he's like, that is powerful. Like, it's just stuff that you never would think of until you become a part of that group of people, those 6-figure earners. And then it's like, you never thought of that before until you actually start hanging out with people that know the way. And that's what I did. And that's why I'm here. So I'm going to let Jason go ahead and take over tonight. If you want to share some stuff before we wrap it up of what's to come. How you doing tonight, Jason?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing good tonight. I just want to thank you, Amanda, really, for everything you're doing for the group, the S-3 method, and this private mastermind. Man, I'm so excited, guys. I'm going to tell you why. Number one, I'm just going to talk from the heart right here because I've been with mentors. I've been with a lot of them, and none of them really teach you in depth. They don't teach you what you're about to go through in this mastermind. They don't go in depth enough to really get you the amount of views so you can get sales. And what she's going to be bringing to the table is something groundbreaking. Like you guys can't go, you're not going to be on Facebook scrolling all day and find this. Like this is literally, she's paid thousands to learn this. So this is like, I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. Like you guys, it's a blessing what you're about to go through for the next 90 days if you take it. She's showed me some stuff, and I'm going to tell you, it's unbelievable. So if everybody that really takes this and hits the ground running, everybody should be getting weekly sales, daily sales. I mean, if you really do what she's really going to teach you and do it to the amount she's going to show you, really you should be getting a sale every day. I mean, to be honest with you, easily with the YouTube strategy she's going to be teaching, the hacks with that, and then with the Facebook. Myself, I need to be doing a better job on Facebook, so I'm going to really be implementing that as well going forward once we get going on the second part of our private mastermind. So, guys, with that being said, Amanda, if you want me to, do you want me to show them the little update I found real quick for them? Do you want me to do a little desktop share to show them that inside the back office of Freester?
We're gonna go over that Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
We do have some updates. We're gonna go over on Wednesday. Yeah, let's just save that for Wednesday. Okay. We have some updates. We found out we have exactly like really close to the numbers that we're gonna be making and hitting using with the updates that are going on. And they're doing some phenomenal things back there. It's just going to be such an easy way for people to tap in and make additional income. We just have to stay connected. We have to stay plugged into the trainings and the updates. Jason and I went over, and Scott went over some stuff today. Jason has the numbers. My back office is growing every single day. There are some little tweaks that still need to be done, but they are the things that they're saying that they're going to do, they are doing it. And that's the main thing. We have to make sure that we just stay the course, okay? So we have people that want to come into the mastermind every day. You know, I'm going to cut this at 50 people for the first part of the mastermind, and then we'll open doors again. I don't know exactly when, but I'll let people know. And then we're going to just keep doing this in increments of 30 or 50 people to just continue to build people up. And really, my main goal is to give people back the hope and faith that they can make money online, because a lot of people that I speak to, believe it or not, and I get phone calls every day, and I swear to you, phone calls every day of a lot of people that just have lost hope and they don't have faith that they can make a consistent income online because they done tried so many things that just doesn't work. And, you know, I can explain this over and over and over again to people, but it's better to show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. The things that work, I don't sugarcoat anything. The things that work and the things that don't work, and how to be as effective as possible in the shortest amount of time online. You don't want to be doing this for the next 6 months to a year to earn a full-time income. Okay, when you can cut that short by just implementing some really straightforward strategies on a consistent basis. To be a part of the mastermind, you do have to dedicate 8 hours a week. Okay, 8 hours a week you have to dedicate to this mastermind, and you have to be consistent. Like I tell people, things come up, life happens. You don't want to be weeks behind. You could be days behind, but we don't want to become weeks behind. And if you take time off, you make it up. That's what it's all about. That's what separates you from the 97% of people that aren't making it online. Okay? If they, I had a lady say to me the other day, she goes, Amanda, I was up till 3 a.m. trying to get my funnel together. I said, why you didn't call me? I just wanted to figure it out myself. And she was so excited because she got it done. But sometimes it takes that it takes that, and that's what makes us stronger. That's what separates you from the people that give up. I had a 7-figure earner. I bought a training back in 2017, cost me about $3,000. And I remember the owner, he said to me, 90% of the people that spend the $3,000 to $4,000 on his training course do not make it past the boot camp. And the boot camp was a total of 2 weeks. Could you believe that? So people spend $3,000 to $4,000 on the training and don't get past the boot camp to even start making the money. And that's it was like 93%, which is crazy. So only 7% was actually utilizing the training and applying what they were learning to earn. And the other 93% of the people that invested the money never made it past the boot camp to get their certificate to actually start promoting the program to earn the money. I could not believe it. I'm like, what? But it's true, because people, they become defeated so quick. And and I used to be one of those people, I'm not going to lie, I would sit and look at something for hours and I would be so frustrated, it would take me 3 weeks to come back to it. By the time I get back to it, I'd have forgot the password and the login information to even get into my account, because I would be so upset. I'm like, how do you get into this thing again? But those were the days. And someone told me, Amanda, everything's not going to happen overnight. You got to be patient. And they told me, you need a mentor. You need somebody that can show you the ropes. And that's what's going to allow you to get to that next level, and they were right. So I have a lot of respect online. I mingle with a lot of 6- and 7-figure earners. Last year, I'll never forget, I got treated to go out of the state a few times, where people paid for me to come and speak at events or just come and look at their products or what it is that they were selling, because of the respect that I have, because I'm a no-nonsense type of person. I'm very upfront. I'm very honest. And if I can help you, I will. You just have to be willing to put in that work and apply what it is that you're learning. Okay. And guys, that will change your life. It changed my life. I've been looking at my own office since like 2016, not having to punch a clock, not having to worry about a pink slip, a write-up, none of that stuff. I come and go as I want. Mondays, when people are harboring or feeling so sad about going back to work, I get massage therapy on Mondays. Mondays is my therapeutic days. This is the things that I enjoy doing, because I've went through my 90-day blitz. I apply what I learn and I'm consistent with it. Even when there's moments where I feel like I don't want to do it, I know that I need to do it if I want to have something around for my children, because this is not really just about me. It's also about my children, and leaving a legacy, leaving something for them, so that when they're old enough, they know what to do and they don't have to go to a 9-to-5 and struggle and worry about if it's enough money to take a vacation, or if they have enough money to put their kids through school. They already have something that I've, something, a solid foundation where that they can just hand it down to their children and it can keep going. So I'm happy to say I broke the cycle. I am the only one in my family that really that works online. And a lot of my family don't understand what it is that I do. They just know that I live the life that I want, and they see me vacation and do a lot of great things. And my kids are in private school and I get to, live the life that I want. They don't understand it, but it's not for everyone. And it's not for everyone to understand. Okay. And that's another thing I had to learn. Everyone's not going to understand what I'm doing. They're going to think it's a scam. People are going to think like they're not going to even understand. And then for the ones that do, they are going to do something with it that's going to change their life, or they're not. It's just one of those things. But we have a really great space. This is a great space, especially for this year. 200,000 people per day are looking to leave their daytime job. We have brand new people that are coming online daily looking for an opportunity. And there are so many people that have been online for a long time looking for a brand new opportunity. So we have so many people to hit, so many people to become in contact with, to teach them and show them. And why not? Why not learn from someone that's willing to put the time and effort to teach you something, work with you as a team, and then help you to apply that to other people. So that's what it's really all about. And I'm so grateful, and I feel so blessed. And is there anything anybody want to say? And we could go ahead and wrap it up, because I said I wasn't going to keep you guys too long. Anything you could, if you could write in the chat room, the chat box, and I'll go ahead and unmute you. Anybody have anything that they want to share? Yes, this definitely is a blessing. So, well, what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I will have this hangout in our chat room, and everyone could go back and watch the replay. And team, you guys know what you need to do next. So thanks so much for coming out tonight. We will be having a hangout tomorrow, and please, those who want to do testimonials, please go ahead and put that information into the chat box, and we'll go from there. So thanks again, everyone, and have a great night.